Hi, my name's Chase, Optimum Elite, and today I just want to show you a couple of advanced exercises to strengthen up your core. Basically these exercises are designed to strengthen the core in an isometric position. By that what I mean is to strengthen your core, to hold your spine in a neutral position without any movement. So you want to have that nice and strong. This is really important for most sports. Most sports you don't really want to move your lumbar too much. You want to have that nice and strong and stiff, and any movement is generally sort of a power loss, and you're gonna lose. It's not going to be good for you to sort of move your lumbar area too much at all. So what we're going to do, I'll show you this first one. It's an advanced version of the bridge. Make sure you can do a bridge first. I'd recommend being able to do a bridge for at least a minute perfectly without any movement. And then advance on to something like a couple of medicine balls under the hands, and then we'll move on to this one. So what we're doing for this one here, what you want is 2 fit balls. So it will be easier if you use a small one and a big one here, using the big one for your hands. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can reverse that, but I'm not going to do that today. So to start with, basically what we're going to do is we're going to get the feet on this one here and the hands over on this one. So what you're going to do, put your hands on here, make sure with your hands that they're splayed outwards. It's just a lot easier on your wrists. Get one foot on there, and what we're going to do is basically bounce that other foot up. So bounce that up into that position there. And what you want to do is try and hold yourself as straight as possible without any movement. So try and keep that spine perfectly stiff, and you want to hold that as long as you can without moving it. So once you start to fatigue and feel like you're not working as hard, have a stop and then try it again. Okay, so as well as working sort of the rectus abdominals, internal and external obliques, your core is comprised of a bit more. Most people sort of think of your core as this area here. You've also got your multifidus, your rectus spinae muscles through the back there as well. QL, your quadratus lumborum, is quite important on either side there as well. And also you've got your glutes and your hip flexors, but your glutes play a major role there as well, particularly in that position, just holding yourself stable there. Another big one, which is probably forgotten about, you've got your lats too, which sort of run basically all the way down that back there, so they really brace the back as well. Alright, we've got one more exercise here. So with this one here, what we're doing is basically we're doing a bridge on the ball here like this. So to start with, you want to make sure that you can do a bridge like this first. So in that position there, again perfectly straight, make sure you haven't got any movement through the lumbar there, keeping your back perfectly straight, so a straight line from your heels all the way up to your shoulders. If you can do that quite comfortably, move yourself down so that you've got your forearms on the ball. So in that position there, so get yourself in that position. If that's not a problem, you'll be right to move on to this next exercise. So what we're going to do with this one, to start with, you just want to roll the ball forward a little bit. So rolling the ball there, and then rolling it back again. So just try that. Just make sure you can do that. That is quite taxing on the sort of the core there. That your core is working quite hard to maintain its position. If you can do that, all right. Try some sideways movements. So left and right there. If that's no problem, we're going to try a few circles. So we'll do a few circles in one direction. If you can do that, all right. Try a few in the other direction just to even it up. Okay, so that's a really good one there as well. That obviously working your core there, particularly working your lats quite a lot as well, in a relatively isometric position there. So you're only moving quite slightly there. So that's excellent there. Really great for as I said, for the majority of athletes there. Most people need a really strong core, and if you're not an athlete, it's really important to have a strong core as well. Things like carrying the shopping, daily tasks like that. If you can have that core turned on, it makes life a lot easier. Alright, I hope you've learned something today. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Have a great day.